Hello, hello, Sarah here. This video is for all my fellow nerds. I have a comic book haul here from Tate's Comic Book Store. I went today with a couple of friends and I'm super excited for some new additions to my starter up comic book collection. I just started reading comic books a little over a year ago and I really got into them. When I was younger, I just never read them, never thought I would read them, and someone gave me a comic book one day and I really enjoyed it, and it just took off from there. If you'd like to see the comic books I have as of right now, I do have another video on my channel of my comic book collection thus far. It is not very big, but like I said, I am a beginner. But for today, we have a few here. We got Doomsday Clock. This is a 12 issue comic book here, 12 issues running. It's already completed, but the Tate's Comic Book Store only had issues 1 through 9. They had 12 also, but I didn't want to get 12 and not have 10 and an 11 because my OCD would kick in. I didn't want that. That just did not seem right to me. So I just got issues 1 through 9 and thought I would start it from there, and then I would get the other 3 issues after I finish these. And this actually came in, this actually was free in a mystery pack. They have, it's like a $10 pack of, and my friend got it, and it comes with I think 6 first issues to different comics. You don't know what they are, and they come into a bag and you can't see through it, so it's all a mystery. And he actually got 2 of them, so 2 of the mystery packs, and this one was in both of them, so he gave it to me. It's Age of X-Man Alpha. I have no idea what this is about or what it is. This I also got, it's a sampler for a DC Black Label comics. It actually comes with like 4 comics in here that is sampled in here, so you can, I guess, get a feel of the stories, and if you like it, buy all of them. And then here I have Batman and the Flash. I think it's really cool because it's like a holographic book. Batman, the Flash, Batman, the Flash. That was really cool. This is the Button Deluxe Edition. And then we have Batman Haunted Night by Jeff Loeb. Really like him, so definitely wanted to get that. And Joker, the Deluxe Edition. I really enjoy the Black Label comics, so I was just kind of shopping around. I've went a couple times to a Tate's near my house that's a lot smaller, but this time we went to one a little further away from my house that is huge. It was awesome, but you could be in there for hours. We were there for a while, and I basically just picked out stuff I thought I would like. And this past year reading, I've realized that a lot of the DC Black Label stuff, especially Joker stuff, I really enjoy, so I saw this and picked that up. But I'm going to open these up and flip through a little bit without really spoiling anything, but just check out the art and stuff. So we're going to take a look at that. Alright, so let's get started in opening these bad boys up and see what we got going on here. Some of them I was able to flip through a little bit. I know I'm probably going to enjoy this because I've really realized I love reading about the Joker and different takes on him. So I was definitely excited about this one. Super cool. The art just in the front looks really cool. Azzarello, I actually like him. I have a couple of things from him already. Brian Azzarello, he also did the Criminal Sanity, the Harley Joker Criminal Sanity, so I knew I was gonna like the art and stuff anyway. So when I saw that, I knew I would enjoy it. So let's see what we got here. Like, this is a cool page. Check that out. So basically in the back, real quick, my city, my sandbox, Gotham belongs to me. Who here wants to help me take it back? The Joker has been mysteriously released from Arkham Asylum, and he's none too pleased to find out what has happened to his criminal empire while he's been away. The result is a harrowing night of revenge, murder, and mania, as only the clown prince of crime can deliver it. All seen through the eyes of a new right-hand man who helps him in his mission to brutally reclaim his territory from the Penguin, Two-Face, the Riddler, Killer Croc, and more. So, that sounds pretty good to me. So that's going to be a good one. Here, Batman Haunted Night. So this is actually a prequel to Long Halloween, which I have read. There's Long Halloween and Dark Victory. I read both of those. So this is actually supposed to take place, I believe, before. So before the Long Halloween, there was Batman Haunted Night. Halloween harmless enough, yet under the giggly thrill of pretend scares, it seems to also have the sinister potential to somehow turn real. So, and then in here it has like a little backstory of what to expect. And that's some good art here. So yeah, and this is some of the art it looks like. So if anyone's read the Long Halloween, you're gonna know how it is. So I really enjoyed those. So I saw this just sitting there in one of the shelves next to the Long Halloween, and I was like, oh, perfect, I gotta have that. Because when you're in there, it's kind of overwhelming. There's so many things to choose from, so many comic books, and for someone like me who isn't that knowledgeable and not really knowing what I should read first or what I should go for, like, it's good to see, like, things, oh, like, I've read that, and then this is supposed to be read with it, so that was helpful. This one I'm super excited about. So someone actually told me about, because I've been wanting to read some things on the Flash. I find the Flash to be an interesting character. I read Heroes in Crisis, and I really enjoyed it, and Flash's character, so I had more questions about the Flash. I've not read any comics or have any of the Flash, so someone told me who's really knowledgeable with comics and stuff, who got me into them. He told me that I should get the Button, the Flash Batman, and it's called the Button. This is the Button Deluxe Edition. So there was another cover, and it just had one side of the face of Batman, one side of the face of the Flash. And then I saw this one, and this is like a really cool holographic kind of cover. So I was like, oh, I'd rather get this one. It's a little bit more expensive, like a little bit more money, but if you're trying to collect, you should get the best, you know? But this art looks awesome. I'm not even, okay, here's a good one that doesn't give anything away, but just to show some art here. Really cool. And this is Joshua Williamson, Tom King, who I know who Tom King is. So I'm really excited to read that, because that's like a new character I haven't really read up on. And Batman is still in it too, and I'm familiar with Batman because I have a lot of Batman stuff. So I can do that. And so I have here also the Doomsday Clock, issues 1 through 9. I wanted to read these. I've been interested in reading these for a while now. I've been asking my friend who's really knowledgeable in comics, like if he thinks I'd enjoy them or like them, because I've seen Watchmen, the movie, and the show. Love it. So if the comic books are anything like it, I wanted to give them a look-see. So I finally pulled the trigger on that and just bought these. They also had the part 1 of Doomsday Clock, which comes with issues 1 through 6, and they did not have part 2. So I figured I'd just get all the loose issues that were there, and then I'll get the other 3 when I'm finished. I'm guessing, I mean, from what I could see, it's taking place after everything that happened in like the Watchmen movie. From what I read, I'm really not sure, so I'm just going to be as surprised. Let me see if I can get a page here. We can look at some of this art. So that looks pretty cool. And then all these covers are really cool. This looks like that's Harley Quinn's clothes there. And then we got the Batman. And this is kind of cool. I like that art right there. So it looks really cool and interesting, so I'm going to give it a read and see what I think about it. Now this, so I saw this up in one of the shelves where they have like the newer things, and it's called Batman Damned, and that's Azzarello as well, and that's who I have. Azzarello also did this one. I wanted to get, there was 3 issues. They had 2 and 3, but they didn't have the first issue. So I didn't want to get them and not be able to have the first issue. So I saw this one that had the Damned. It's actually a fall sampler, and it also has Superman. But this has a sample of like 4 different comics, 4 different stories. So first we have Batman Damned, so that way I could see if I would even enjoy it or if I'm interested in it, and then if I am, I'll get all the issues online or go to a different tape shop or a different comic book store and find it. But when I opened it, like, this art is serious. Look how awesome that is. So cool. Let's see what else we got here. So then, yeah, and from reading this, just this little sample, it looks good. So I'm definitely gonna get all the issues of Damned, but super cool. And then here they also have, so like you flips. So like here you had all of these to show some samples, and then you get to here, and then you gotta flip it over, and then you keep reading like that. And this is Batman Last Night on Earth. I also saw this on a shelf, but they did not have the first issue, so I did not want to get them because Capullo and Snyder, I've read a lot of stuff. They are the ones that did all the Curse of the White Knight, which I have all of those issues. I've read all of those, so I definitely would enjoy this, but they didn't have the first one, so I figured, you know, I'll read a little, just a little taste of it, get a little teaser, and then I would order the other issues. So here's just the first page. There's Alfred. It's really cool. And from what I've seen, just by this little sneak peek, it just seems like Bruce Wayne is in some type of asylum. So we don't know what's going on, and I want to know. So definitely got to get that. Also, what else did they have in here? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that was Batman Last Night on Earth. And then they also have Batman Curse of the White Knight. I have all of these issues and I've read them. Here's some of the art there. Oh, this is Sean Murphy. That's what I meant, Sean Murphy. So who did, I know I have, oh, my Batman Omnibus. That's what I was thinking of. I actually have that right here because I was reading it earlier before I went. This one. That's Snyder and Capullo. And that's who did the Last Night also. And that's why I wanted to read that. But yeah, Sean Murphy did Curse of the White Knight, so there's a little sneak peek in there, but I have all of those, so I've read that actual issue. Like this one, they just have the Joker looking super cool. I love the artwork on there. And then they also give us a sneak peek on Superman Year One. There is no justice without truth. Experience the definitive origin of the Man of Steel. So this is Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. I'll show some art here. So that looks really cool. So I have not purchased or have ever read any Superman comics, but this was on the same shelf. You know, the DC Black Label I really enjoy. It's just kind of more a little darker and ominous and, you know, more adult. So I really always enjoy a Black Label comic. So this Superman one is also Black Label. So if I enjoy the little sample in here, then I will get that one too. But with that, that is my new addition to my collection. Hope you guys enjoy. Please leave in the comments what you guys think I should start with or start reading first. I am reading a couple of other things right now that I have already had, but I definitely want to get started on these new comics. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. But with that, I'll say peace out.